What a dramatic Friday. Can we appreciate how Remy Gardner has finished just 1 second behind Fabio Quartararo with no previous bike experience? Shout out for the number 87 who's already faster than 2020 MotoGP World Champion Joan Mir. With 1 hour to decide who would earn their spot in Q2, it was a session which delivered drama by the bucket load at the Liqui Moly Grand Prix Deutschland. The first Friday session on the M1 done for Remy Gardner. Replacing Alex Rins, his goal is to help Yamaha Racing Japan collect valuable data this weekend. Practice ended with Maverick Viñales at the top, with the number 12 flying high for Aprilia Racing on Friday. It was an unbelievable pace from Viñales, who set a new lap record after completing a magnificent 1 minute 19.622 seconds lap to place 0.340 seconds ahead of Jorge Martin, Prima Pramac racing rider, who found time late in the session to catapult from 4th to 2nd. Meanwhile, Miguel Oliveira, Trackhouse racing rider, took 3rd place and completed a fantastic day for the satellite squad. It was a dramatic session with Marco Bezzecchi, Pertamina Enduro VR46 racing team rider, crashing in the opening stages, losing the front at the fast turn 11. Bezzecchi walked away from the crash but would not be the last victim of turn 11 with Marc Marquez, Gresini Racing MotoGP rider, suffering from a high side with 52 minutes left on the clock. In a dramatic incident during the second free practice at Sachsenring, Gresini rider Marc Marquez suffered a massive and very bad crash coming out of turn 11. The severity of the crash caused immediate concern among onlookers and team members. However, relief quickly followed as the 8-time world champion was able to walk away from the wreckage without major injuries. The resilience and luck of the number 93 in escaping serious harm were evident, ensuring he remains a strong contender in the ongoing season. Further back, 4th place was taken by Alex Marquez, who showed strong pace throughout with over 30 laps set in the hour-long practice. Meanwhile, the reigning world champion Francesco Bagnaia completed a quiet day for the number 1, who has safely secured a spot in Q2 after a P5 finish. The Italian was ahead of compatriot and teammate Enea Bastianini, who held on to 6th after a late crash at turn 11. Bastianini fell in the final 5 minutes, with the Beast finishing the day ahead of Prima Pramac Racing's Franco Morbidelli, who found time in the afternoon to finish P7. Pedro Acosta, Red Bull Gas Tech 3 rider, was 8th after the rookie returned to the track after a fall at turn 1. It was still a positive day for Acosta, who was ahead of Fabio Di Gianantonio, who also returned to action after a checkup at the medical center. Meanwhile, the final spot inside the top 10 went the way of Red Bull KTM Factory Racing's Brad Binder. This is already building to a dramatic and unpredictable Q1 session on Saturday, with Marc Marquez finishing outside the top 10 after finishing in 13th after setting one further flying lap after his crash. Jack Miller will join the number 93 in Q1 after missing out on a spot inside the top 10 by a mere 0.001 seconds.